Fox 4's Richard Ray is at the Star in Frisco with a look at what all this means. Rich.
Good evening, Heather. The NFL is clearly trying to speed up the process, get a final ruling on Zeke's 6-game suspension. But lawyers we talked to today say nothing happened that's going to prevent him from finishing at least this season.
Just kind of your name getting dragged through the mud. It's been, like I said, 14 months, and just kind of being associated with that.
Sunday night, after rushing for more than 100 yards in the Cowboys' big win over the New York Giants, Zeke Elliott broke his long public silence on the 14-month investigation into alleged domestic abuse of a girlfriend and Judge Amos Mazant's ruling in his favor Friday that kept the NFL from enforcing its 6-game suspension.
Just relieved for the fact that, I'll finally get a fair trial. I'll finally get a chance to prove my innocence.
Today, the NFL asked Judge Mazant to reverse himself and lift his injunction.
That isn't going to happen.
Dallas attorney Amy Davis, who has no connection with this case, says the NFL's other move today, filing a notice to appeal with the U.S. Court of Appeals, will also not likely speed up the process. She believes Elliott will play the entire season, may actually win in court, get the suspension thrown out altogether. Unlike in Patriots quarterback Tom Brady's case, Deflategate, where he won a reprieve in district court, but a higher court affirmed a 4-game suspension for deflating game balls.
If the court's opinion had been lukewarm, I might say we are looking at another Brady situation, but not in this case. I think that the court brought up some really important and persuasive points about the arbitration and how it might not have been fair.
Those points in the ruling by the federal judge in Sherman that Elliott was denied a fundamentally fair hearing during his appeal when the arbitrator appointed by the NFL refused to allow the accuser and NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell to testify during that appeal. Coach Jason Garrett declined comment on today's legal maneuvering, but applauded Elliott for not allowing it to become a distraction.
I think our team has done a real good job just staying focused on what we need to do each and every day. Focused as coaches, focused as players, as a football team, on what we need to do to be the best team we can be. I know Zeke's done a really good job of that up to this point.
If Judge Mazant were to reverse his opinion, that suspension could go into effect immediately, but again, no one seems to think that's going to happen. As Amy Davis said, Heather, the judge was pretty adamant that he didn't think Elliott had been treated fairly by either the NFL or the arbitrator.